Good morning, I'm Jim Smith from rural Toledo. I'm speaking today on behalf of the Tama County Against Turbines. My wife Nancy and I want to commend the citizens of the zoning board who are taking the initiative to undertake the process to update Tama County's wind and solar ordinances. It is evident by the comments of the many Tama County taxpayers who have addressed you each week for more than half a year that Tama County's minimal, outdated commercial wind ordinance needs to change for the greater public safety. I have personally listened to the wind turbines at the Vienna Wind Farm near Gladbrook. They're loud, very loud. Ask anyone who lives near them and they will tell you the same thing. You heard me share the fact that one of the people who lives near the Gladbrook wind turbine reports the absence of any wildlife due to the impact of the turbines. That's concerning, very concerning. Tama County taxpayers have many concerns about the inadequacy of the present commercial wind ordinance. However, there's hope for change. The citizens who serve on the zoning board are serving the public's interest in getting zoning ordinances updated to provide greater, safer setbacks for wind turbines from property lines, lower levels of sound, and setting limits on infrasound, which can be harmful to people and animals. Simon Conway of WHO Radio shared a video online recently of wind turbine blades that are just piling up around Newton, Iowa, after a reported recycler went out of business. The broken blades are a public nuisance. Few landfills or recyclers will even take wind turbine blades, including Tama County landfill, since they are made from fiberglass composite material which has little value and are unrecyclable. With so few options for recycling commercial wind turbines, that's another reason that Tama County's minimal, outdated commercial wind ordinance needs to be changed. The decommissioning language in the existing wind ordinance, which dates back 24 years to 1998, hasn't kept up with the times. With a cost of $1/2 to $750,000 to dispose of a wind turbine off of a farmer's land. Decommissioning language in the wind ordinance needs to be changed to be tougher to protect all taxpayers. Tama County needs to require the cost of decommissioning each proposed wind turbine to be set aside in escrow up front at the time the wind project developer applies for a conditional use permit from Tama County. That way the taxpayer and the landowners won't be left holding the bag if the wind developer or project operator goes out of business before the existing 15-year clause in the commercial wind ordinance allows. There are many gaps in Tama County's existing wind ordinance. Those gaps are major concerns on the part of the public. We're concerned about our quality of life, our public safety, our public health, and our property values, as turbines could be as tall as 650 feet and could negatively impact our people, our livestock, our pets, and our wildlife for the rest of our lives and beyond. We're concerned about the major damage wind turbines and the massive construction equipment used to erect them will do with our county roads and bridges. And most of all, we're concerned that if Tama County allows wind turbines to be constructed under the existing minimal ordinances, that we will only see future declines in property values and property loss. Tearing out here. Most people, including you supervisors, I would assume, have only driven by the wind turbines and haven't taken the time to get out of their vehicle to actually experience how loud they are. Talk to people who have suffered with the flashing red lights from wind turbines a mile away and the infrasound they emit, keeping them and their animals up at night. Talk to people trying to sell acreages surrounding surrounded by wind turbines for pennies on the dollar as their property values have plunged. Talk to farmers whose crops have dried out and whose soil is compacted and whose tile is crushed and cut from turbine construction. With all the concerns about potential and more commercial wind turbines being a possibility in Tama County, one thing is clear. We, the taxpayers, are greatly grateful for the courage of the citizens appointed to the zoning board, who are doing the right thing by listening to the public and taking the time and making the effort to research what needs to change in Tama County's outdated commercial wind ordinance. These citizens appointed to serve on the zoning board are taking their own time in the middle of harvest time to update the commercial wind energy ordinance. Thank you, members of the Tama County Zoning Board, for taking the time to listen, to research, and to act on behalf of the greater good of all taxpayers of Tama County. We applaud your efforts to update the commercial wind energy ordinance to better protect everyone's health, safety, and property rights. The citizens on the zoning board will be meeting in this room tonight at 6:30 to continue the process of researching and proposing changes to the county's commercial wind energy ordinance. We extend our thanks to and our support for the citizen members of the Tama County Zoning Board for their true public service. And I would like to invite the supervisors of Tama County to attend this meeting tonight also. Thank you, that's all.
Thank you, Jim.